So here we have the Nissan Qashqai on a 68 plate. I'm going to start off by showing you inside the boot, and then we'll hop in and run through some controls on the inside of the car from there. As we approach the back of the car, you can see we have reversing sensors, plenty of boot space as well, along with that 60/40 split folding rear seat should you wish to increase this space even further. It also comes with this vinyl boot liner, which would have been an additional extra, and then underneath that, even more storage again. Okay, now that we're inside the car, we're going to start with the dials. On the left-hand side, we have the rev counter and coolant temperature gauge, and on the right-hand side, the speedometer and fuel gauge. In the middle, you can see the total miles of the car. They are 28,715. Above that, we have a digital readout for the speedometer. You can change that information up there using buttons on the steering wheel for various bits of driving data. You've got your navigation menu, audio, as you've just seen there, various different driving aids, menus, and then eventually, after settings, back round to the beginning again. And the buttons that I was using to do that are just here. We have stereo controls surrounding that. Over on the right hand side, we have cruise control and speed limiter, along with phone controls. The phone controls can only be used after you paired up the phone to the car, and that is done over on the central screen just here. So you have various different buttons down the bottom, one of which is phone. So you'd hit that button and then connections and follow the instructions on screen from there. When it comes to your music, we got audio. So we have AM, FM and DAB radio, Bluetooth audio, USB input as well. Anytime you want to, you can go up here to this main menu option, which will show you, as you can see, satellite navigation amongst the options. There's a full video showing how the sat-nav works, which you can find on our website and also on our YouTube channel as well. Also up on this screen, you can get the 360 parking camera. So we have a reversing camera just there with guidelines showing you what direction the car is headed in. And then we have a bird's eye view image of exactly where the car is parked just there. And it goes a couple of steps beyond that. You can, by pressing the camera button, access the front camera and bird's eye view, or front camera and passenger side front wheel. So very, very easy to park this car with all of those cameras. Working our way down, we then have dual zone climate control, so you can adjust the passenger temperature, you can adjust the driver temperature, you can increase or decrease the fan speed, determine what direction you'd like the air to be distributed in, and when you're happy with those settings, that button turns your air conditioning on, and it's on when that light shows. Same button again to turn it off. Or hit auto. The car will now take control of the fan speed and the direction of the air to maintain those temperatures for you. If you override it manually, any manual adjustment, you'll see auto has now gone off. You can put it back on your own settings just there. Under that, we have a 12-volt charging socket. We have the electronic handbrake for the car, and then the gear lever for the fully automatic gearbox. All that leaves me to say is thank you for taking the time to watch this video. If you'd like to come and see the car in person and have a test drive, please feel free to call either of our MJA sites. We'd love to hear from you soon.